Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We explore the fascinating world of numismatics, diving deep into the stories and secrets behind collectors' coins that capture the imagination and wallets of enthusiasts around the globe. Today, we are delving into an extraordinary piece of numismatic history, the 1995 D1 cent coin, which has become a symbol of rarity and value, commanding a staggering price of $641 million. Driven by a series of intriguing errors and mistakes that have contributed to its incredible worth. Imagine holding a coin that was originally designed to be a mere cent but has transformed into a multi-million-dollar treasure, such as the story of the 1995 D1 cent coin, which has left collectors and investors alike in awe and curiosity. The 1995 D1 cent coin was produced at the Denver Mint, and while most people thought it was just another penny, a small number of these coins exhibited significant errors that have captured the attention of numismatists for decades. The primary error that has resulted in such astronomical values is the infamous double die obverse, which occurs due to a misalignment during the coin striking process. The result is an engraving that appears as though it has been stamped twice, leading to a staggering visual impact, as well as giving it a unique presence that is unlike typical pennies. This rare characteristic can easily mislead someone who is not well versed in the world of coin collecting, as the differences may seem subtle to the untrained eye, but for those in the know, the allure of this specific error has significantly elevated its status among valuable coins. Coins like these become coveted rarities, attracting enthusiastic collectors who seek them out specifically for their unique errors and the stories they tell. Among those unique facets of the 1995 D cent are not merely its identifiable doubling but also the stunning realization that this coin transcends its face value and represents a complex blend of historical significance, craftsmanship, and the sheer unpredictability of the minting process. With only a handful of authentic double die examples in the population, it is no surprise that this particular error has been linked to such extraordinarily high valuation. When examining the appeal of the 1995 D1 cent coin, it is essential to recognize the broader context within which it resides. Coin collecting is often an intersection of art, history, and finance, and this penny embodies all three components. Historically, the United States Mint has produced countless coins, but only a select few have sparked as much interest and excitement among collectors, especially when they come with a rich narrative and remarkable errors. The evolution of the 1-cent coin, from the early copper pennies to today's zinc variety, showcases a beautiful yet complicated story of the American economy and its ever-changing needs. The mistakes made in the minting process, while unintentional, serve as a reminder of the imperfections that make certain coins incredibly intriguing. Beyond the numismatic value, this coin has become a part of pop culture, inspiring stories, delving into themes of luck and serendipity. Often, collectors recount tales of finding such rare coins and the adventures that follow. While we are expounding upon its staggering value, it is also important to highlight the sheer thrill of the hunt for those who engage in coin collecting. This 1995 D cent represents not just a financial opportunity, but the thrill of searching for that special piece that could change one's collecting journey forever. The mechanics behind errors like these are critical for potential collectors. They highlight the importance of variety within the numismatic community. Collectors learn to recognize the differences between standard and error coins and sharpen their eyes for irregularities that could signal a rare find. The 1995 D1 cent coin stands at the intersection of rarity, historical importance, and awe-inspiring design. As the hobby of coin collecting continues to evolve, the recognition of such high-value pieces serves as a benchmark, motivating novice and experienced collectors alike to seek out hidden treasures within their own collections or from unsuspecting sources such as pocket change or estate sales. Many collectors have described the journey of finding error coins as a treasure hunt, even akin to an adventure. Such excitement fuels the quest for missing pieces and ignites the passion for history and craftsmanship found in every coin. The transformative power of a single erroneous coin resonates not just within the realm of collecting but also highlights the fragility of value linked to perception, rarity, and demand in the marketplace. When considering the prospects of value appreciation for the 1995 D1 cent coin, it's crucial to address the role of market demand and the impact of economic cycles on collectible items. Collectible coins often behave differently than traditional investments. As they gain attention and desirability, prices can fluctuate drastically based on collector interest, media exposure, and economic conditions. Some coins, particularly those with significant historical narratives or compelling eras, may experience price spikes that surprise even seasoned collectors. The 1995 D1 cent coin serves as an example of this phenomenon, where its value could be influenced by increased interest in era coins or broader trends in the numismatic market. Just a single article or feature can cause a wave of interest, resulting in higher demand and subsequently driving prices to unprecedented heights. Moreover, a growing online marketplace has further broadened the potential for such coins to reach a global audience, where collectors from various countries are willing to bid exceptional amounts for rare items that capture their attention, further fueling the frenzy around coins like the 1995 D1 cent with its eras. Authenticity is another crucial factor influencing the valuation of rare coins, including our star of the day. For a coin to fetch a price as staggering as $641 million, strict authentication and grading processes must be adhered to. The role of professional grading services is indispensable. They evaluate and assign a grade to coins based on factors like condition, rarity, and era quality. When prospective buyers are faced with a decision to invest significant sums into coins, it is imperative to trust the grading and authentication process, as it serves to ensure that the coin they are purchasing genuinely possesses the characteristics that warrant such a high price tag. As the community grows and more individuals become interested in numismatics, the need for rigorous standards becomes ever more vital. This ensures that both seasoned collectors and newcomers can navigate the marketplace without falling prey to counterfeit or misrepresented items. The tale of the 1995 D1 cent coin illustrates the exceptional nature of rare coins that evolve from their place in circulation to the heights of the collectible market. Once a mere penny, it has been transformed into a symbol of what the world of numismatics has to offer: wonder, value, and a connection to history. As collectors delve deeper into their journeys, they may find that it's not solely about the money but about the stories behind each coin, the thrill of discovery, and the communities formed around shared interests in collecting. The phenomenon of era coins like the 1995 D1 cent reminds enthusiasts that every piece has a story worth sharing, making each hunt for unique finds an adventure to cherish. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the exceptional errors and mistakes tied to the 1995 D1 cent coin, witnessing how a simple minting error led to its staggering valuation of $641 million. We encourage you to like and subscribe to our channel for more tales of numismatic wonders that continue to captivate collectors and inspire the world of coin hunting. Until next time, happy collecting! Next 1989 1-cent USA coin, we uncover the captivating stories hidden within the world of numismatics, exploring the intricate details behind coins that have garnered immense value and the enthusiastic communities surrounding them. Today, we are diving into the unique tale of the 1989 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has skyrocketed in value to a staggering $257 million thanks to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes that have elevated its status far beyond its face value. Picture this: what was once a mere 1-cent piece is now considered a treasure, a testament to the unpredictability of the minting process and the allure of rare collectibles. The 1989 1-cent coin was minted in a year of significant change for the United States, a time when the economy was experiencing the effects of transition and innovation. The designs of U.S. coins, including the humble penny, have undergone transformations over the years, with the 1989 release being part of the ongoing evolution of coinage that reflects both artistry and practicality. However, what makes this particular penny stand out from the millions of others produced that year are the mistakes that have caused collectors and investors to take notice, as the errors make it a unique piece of history. One of the most notorious errors associated with the 1989 1-cent coin is the well-documented double die obverse, which refers to a coin that exhibits a noticeable doubling of the images on its front side. This happens during the minting process when the die that strikes the coin becomes misaligned, resulting in a distortion that can be seen in the lettering and the image of Abraham Lincoln. The doubling effect is particularly pronounced on the letters of the word liberty as well as on the date, which distinguishes it from a typical penny and causes a stir among collectors who seek out such unique varieties. Although the number of known double die errors is limited, the recognition of this flaw is what catapults the 1989 1-cent coin into the spotlight, where it commands the interest of enamored collectors and investors, making it a valuable asset worth millions. When we think about the significance of these types of errors, it's essential to consider how they impact not only the aesthetic of the coin but also the collecting community's dynamics. A mistake like the double die obverse creates a thrilling chase for collectors, who fervently research and participate in networks that focus on locating such anomalies. The excitement of potentially stumbling upon a misprinted coin or an error piece drives people to inspect their change with enhanced vigilance, turning any casual encounter with currency into a moment filled with possibility and wonder. The thrill of the hunt is intertwined with the stories collectors tell about their finds, with narratives often filled with serendipitous moments that transform an ordinary day into an extraordinary discovery. In addition to the double die error, other striking mistakes discovered on the 1989 1-cent coin bolster its rarity and consequent value. Another infamous error from this year includes the so-called off-center strike. An off-center strike occurs when the coin is not properly aligned with the minting press, leading to coins that appear cut off or incomplete, often missing key details including portions of the design or lettering. These coins can exhibit varying degrees of misalignment, which can range from minor discrepancies to significant portions of the coin being unstruck, creating a distinctive visual characteristic that collectors find irresistible. This particular flaw defines a range that many collectors carefully assess when determining a piece's value, as the rarity and severity of the off-center strike directly correlate with its desirability. Enthusiasts enjoy discussing and showcasing their off-center coins, sharing insights about their specific attributes that make each piece distinct, turning these errors into conversation starters among fellow collectors who appreciate the unexpected triumphs of the minting process. The charm of collecting error coins like the 1989 1-cent is evident in the way it bridges generations, connecting novice collectors to the rich tapestry of history and craftsmanship associated with coin production. Families engage in the experience of inspecting their change together, instilling a passion for numismatics that can carry through the years. Life lessons of patience, perseverance, and the joy of discovery unfold as individuals become more attuned to the possibilities that lie within their own pocket change. In this sense, the 1989 1-cent coin does not just represent an era, it serves as a catalyst for curiosity, fostering a culture of collecting that values unique finds and the stories that accompany them. Another fascinating aspect of the 1989 1-cent coin is the context in which it was minted. During this period, the US faced various economic challenges, including inflation and changing monetary policies. Coins produced during significant historical moments resonate with collectors. They signify a point in time that can reflect broader societal trends and changes that affect currency circulation. The 1989 1-cent coin's value ultimately stems from its identity as a product of its era, providing insights into the economic realities of that decade while embodying the kinds of mistakes and imperfections that arise within any industrial process. The understanding that quality control cannot be guaranteed in mass production creates a sense of intrigue around coins that may otherwise seem ordinary, allowing collectors to gain greater appreciation for the craftsmanship involved in coin production. As collectors become more knowledgeable about the economic and historical implications of such coins, they also become more discerning about which pieces to add to their collections, elevating their engagement with the hobby to new heights. Moreover, the role of grading services and authentication in the world of collectible coins cannot be overlooked. For error coins like the 1989 1-cent to reach such high values, they must endure thorough grading by respected numismatic organizations, which assess their condition, rarity, and any unique characteristics that may amplify their worth. Different grading scales denote varying levels of preservation and quality. Therefore, coins with superior grades fetch higher prices in the marketplace. For collectors, understanding the importance of grading can be the difference between an average find and a highly sought-after investment piece. The presence of third-party grading services assures collectors of the authenticity and integrity of their coins, providing peace of mind that encourages more individuals to invest in era coins, such as the illustrious 1989 penny. This added layer of trust transforms the market, enabling collector communities to thrive where members exchange not just coins but also knowledge of grading and best practices for maintaining their valuable finds. Consequently, a ripple effect occurs as novices gain access to crucial insights from seasoned collectors shaped by hands-on experience, allowing an entire generation to actively participate in the numismatic journey with confidence. It is also essential to acknowledge the finite nature of era coins like the 1989 1 cent. With only a limited number of authentic examples available, the rarity factor plays a significant role in determining its financial worth. The coin minting process is inherently flawed due to human or mechanical error, which means that the production of such unique pieces is generally a rare occurrence. As collectors become increasingly aware of the limited supply, they grow more self-aware and invested in their quest to locate specific types of era coins. The combination of heightened demand and limited availability inevitably drives prices higher, leading many collectors to view the 1989 1 cent coin not only as an interesting artifact from history but also as a lucrative financial opportunity. This interplay between emotions and investment strategies reinforces the intricate relationships between collectors and their coins, culminating in a rich tapestry of narratives celebrated within the numismatic community. In discussing the broader implications of the 1989 1 cent, we look at how the journey of this coin exemplifies the connection between history, culture, and personal experiences. Each coin carries with it the essence of its time and serves as a snapshot of everyday life. A once regular penny that has since transformed into a multi-million-dollar coin embodies both the mundane and the extraordinary, reinforcing the notion that there is beauty in imperfections and that historical significance can emerge from even the simplest artifacts. Collectors frequently express the sentimentality tied to their coin collections, sharing the memories and stories associated with specific coins. For the 1989 1 cent, its story is one of remarkable transformation, turning what was once common into something that holds emotional and financial value. In this light, the coin also serves as a reminder of the adventures we embark on not just to collect but also to appreciate the minute details that make each piece unique, an ode to both the art of minting and the sheer unpredictability of life itself. As we contemplate the allure of the 1989 1 cent coin and its remarkable journey through time, it is essential to recognize how this coin continues to drive passionate engagement among collectors who cherish the thrill of discovery. The heights of its valuation are not merely dictated by financial metrics but are instead deeply entwined with community, history, and the joy of unearthing hidden gems within our everyday lives. In driven pursuit, collectors develop a connection to the past, unearthing nuances tied to specific era. Next 1988 1 cent USA coin, we delve into the fascinating world of numismatics, exploring the captivating stories and histories behind the coins that have captured the imaginations of collectors and investors alike. Today, we are featuring the extraordinary 1988 1 cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has garnered an astonishing value of $208 million due to a variety of errors and mistakes that not only make it an intriguing collectible but have also firmly planted it in the annals of coin collecting history. The story of the 1988 1 cent coin highlights how a simple minting error can transform an unassuming coin into a highly sought-after treasure. Picture this: a coin that is often dismissed as mere pocket change suddenly commands attention for its unique qualities, sparking both curiosity and fierce competition among collectors. The 1988 1 cent coin was minted at a time when the United States was experiencing complex economic changes, and the coin itself reflects this period's nuances. With coins often serving as barometers for the economy and cultural sentiments, an era coin like the 1988 penny tells a story that goes beyond its physical attributes. While thousands of these coins circulated at the time, A small, select number exhibited particular errors that would eventually become the talk of the numismatic community. The first among these notable mistakes is the infamous double die obverse, which occurs when a coin's design is struck multiple times, resulting in a clear doubling effect on the image or lettering. In coins, this error generally manifests as a conspicuous distortion on the face of the coin, making the word liberty appear to shimmer, while the date, 1988, becomes more pronounced. For seasoned collectors and even the casual enthusiast, spotting a double die error adds layers of excitement and richness, as it not only enhances the coin's visual appeal but also elevates its historical significance. The 1988 1-cent coin with the double die obverse has become a desirable find, resulting in a surge of interest and subsequently driving up its market value, showcasing that sometimes mistakes can lead to spectacular outcomes. Collectors know that each of these coins holds a unique story, and finding one with pronounced doubling can be akin to discovering a small treasure hidden among the mundane, an adventure that continues to thrill collectors across generations. Another key error associated with the 1988 1-cent coin is the off-center strike, which occurs when the coin is not fully aligned during the minting process. Coins exhibiting such an error may appear skewed or incomplete, with significant portions of the design or lettering absent due to the lack of proper alignment with the striking die. These off-center coins become fascinating examples for collectors as they showcase the unpredictability of the minting process, turning an otherwise unremarkable penny into a conversation piece that prompts discussions about its journey from press to pocket. When considering what is deemed collectible in numismatics, the rarity of such mistakes becomes a crucial factor in determining worth. Thus, off-center strikes generally carry a premium based on their uniqueness and visual appeal. The thrill of seeking out these distinct characteristics transforms the coin collecting experience from a mere hobby to a fervent passion reflected in collectors' wide-ranging endeavors to locate these unusual finds, whether at coin shows, local shops, or in familial change jars. The charm of the 1988 1-cent coin lies in its ability to ignite curiosity about the minting process while also highlighting the importance of errors, which play a vital role in shaping the landscape of coin collecting. In navigating this vibrant community, collectors often share stories of their own experiences, trading tales of particular finds or great hunts that lead to unexpected discoveries. This camaraderie deepens the connections among enthusiasts, fostering a culture that celebrates both the coins themselves and the shared passion for collecting. As many collectors will attest, the pursuit of error coins can turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary adventure filled with opportunistic finds, adding excitement to the experience of handling currency. In the broader context of the 1988 1-cent coin, it is essential to recognize how the collected community values such pieces not only for their monetary worth but for the stories they represent. Many collectors become deeply involved in research, learning about the historical and economic implications tied to the coins they pursue, resulting in a dynamic blend of personal anecdotes and collective history that reinforces the significance of numismatics. The 1988 penny serves as a reminder of the lessons that come from history. Every coin carries within it a wealth of narratives waiting to be discovered. However, it's worth noting that while the allure of errors captivates the minds of collectors, their value also reflects broader trends in the market and shifts in collector interest. The 1988 1-cent has become a microcosm of how economy drives demand. As collectors and investors become more aware of the potential for value appreciation, they often gravitate toward pieces with proven rarity and historical context, driving prices for coins like the 1988 1-cent to astonishing heights. A growing interest in error coins fueled by media coverage, documentary features, and social media discourse continues to elevate the marketplace, creating an environment where potential finds transform into financially lucrative ventures. As collectors compete for rare pieces, factors such as authenticity and grading become paramount. This highlights the role of professional grading services in establishing trust and credibility within the coin industry. To fetch prices as high as $208 million, coins must be graded and evaluated meticulously by trusted organizations that can assess their rarity, condition, and unique features. This process not only determines the potential market value but also protects buyers. When collectors invest significant sums into coins, the need for assurance regarding their authenticity is critical. Thus, established grading services play an indispensable role in maintaining order within the sometimes chaotic coin collecting landscape. In such a marketplace, knowledge becomes an invaluable resource. The advent of online forums and communities has fostered a sense of collaboration among collectors, who share information, insights, and expertise related to rarer coins. Experienced collectors often engage in mentorship, guiding newcomers through the intricacies of identifying valuable error coins and providing tips for successful searching. This collaborative spirit cultivates a deeper appreciation for all facets of the hobby, from understanding errors to building lasting relationships with fellow enthusiasts. Beyond the coin itself, the value appreciation is supported by the understanding that economic cycles influence the desirability of rare items. Coins are often seen as unique investments, and the 1988 1 cent serves as a prime example of how the interplay between economic factors and collector interest can create volatility in the marketplace. The willingness of collectors to pay exorbitant prices for error coins confirms the notion that a market exists where rarity and quality command high demand. Thus, the 1988 penny, due to its previous minting issues and grading distinctions, rises to the occasion as a multi-million-dollar asset that promises excitement. It is crucial to remember that the excitement surrounding error coins extends beyond just their financial potential. They also encapsulate the spirit of discovery, as each find offers inviting possibilities for creating lasting memories. The relationships built around the shared passion for numismatics foster connections among collectors, who often gain resonance from the conversations born from the pursuit of oddities, which through time evolve into bonds of friendship. The collectability of the 1988 1 cent coin is entrenched in the legacy of errors that render it valuable. Each minting mistake not only highlights the complexities of the minting process but also serves as an educational opportunity for enthusiasts seeking to deepen their appreciation for coins. This compounding significance creates a dynamic where the value of a coin is linked not only to its rarity but also to the narratives crafted around it. Collectors understand that the beauty of numismatics lies in its rich tapestry of experiences, in which stories of specific coins encourage discovery and learning in equal measures. The quest to unearth the stories behind error coins intertwines history, culture, and coin production, celebrating the uniqueness of collectibles in ways that sometimes transcend the tangible monetary aspect. Furthermore, reflecting on how each 1988 1 cent with an error contributes to the greater narrative of U.S. currency enhances appreciation for the evolution of design, production, and economic realities that shape the coins we today hold in our hands. The regular penny has much more to reveal than meets the eye. The stories behind the misprints and imperfections invite us to question how history collides with our everyday lives. Coins like the 1988 1 cent offer tangible connections to the various eras, societal sentiments, and innovations that make each piece resonate deeply within our cultural memory. Looking through the lens of a collector astonished by the profound journey of such a seemingly understated coin makes it clear that the memory transcends the financial implications of ownership. As the hobby draws more enthusiasts into the fold, their growing interest ensures that the legacy of error coins like the 1988 1 cent will resonate for generations to come. Next, 2012 D1 cent USA coin, we take a deep dive into the fascinating world of numismatics, exploring the history, errors, and extraordinary value of coins that have captured the hearts of collectors and investors alike. Today, we are shining the spotlight on a particularly captivating piece which has garnered immense attention in the numismatic community, the 2012 D1 cent coin. This seemingly ordinary penny, once comprised of metal worth only a cent, has surged in value to an astonishing $67 million due to a variety of errors and mistakes, making it a coveted treasure in the realm of coin collecting. When most people think of a penny, they envision a small denomination of currency that circulates daily, often regarded as insignificant. However, the story of the 2012 D1 cent coin offers a remarkable insight into how minting errors can dramatically alter a coin's desirability and value, turning what was once a routine production into a highly sought-after collectible. The 2012 D1-cent coin, minted at the Denver Mint, is particularly notable for a few critical errors that occurred during its production. The most prominent error associated with this coin is the infamous double die, which refers to a malfunction during the minting process that results in the coin bearing a visible doubling of its design elements. This can manifest in various ways, but for the 2012 D1-cent, the most significant signs are seen in the date 2012 and the lettering of Liberty. The doubling occurs when the coin's design is struck multiple times, usually due to a minor misalignment of the die. As such, the visual effect creates a captivating appearance that can entice collectors as well as give an aura of rarity to the piece. This error is both a visual and historical treasure, encapsulating a moment in time where an error in the minting process could potentially lead to great value in the future. Coins that exhibit the double die characteristic often become the centerpiece of a collector's collection, as they are not only visually striking but also represent the quirks and complexities of mint production. Collectors experienced in numismatics can easily identify these details, and the existence of coins with proven double die errors creates a desirable opportunity for collectors to enhance their portfolios. The thrill of discovering a coin with such an elusive error is akin to finding a needle in a haystack, making the search for such items all the more invigorating and exciting. With this in mind, the 2012 D1-cent coin has become a focal point within coin collecting due to the enthusiastic responses from both amateur and professional numismatists eager to add it to their collections. In addition to the double die error, the 2012 D penny showcases several other minting mistakes that contribute to its soaring market value, further diversifying its appeal among collectors. One such noteworthy error is the off-center strike. When a coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, it can result in misalignment that affects the design, potentially eliminating key components of the image or inscriptions. The off-center strike imparts a distinctive aesthetic, often leading to a portion of the coin being struck inadequately or not at all. For the 2012 D1-cent, this error creates a fascinating visual that piques the interest of collectors, turning what might be perceived as a mere penny into a notable collectible. Each off-center piece possesses its own personality, encouraging collectors to delve deeper into its unique characteristics. Engaging with this form of error also highlights the unpredictability inherent in the minting process, thus reminding collectors that even mass-produced items can harbor distinctive stories waiting to be told. This unpredictability is part of what makes coin collecting such an appealing pursuit. It combines the thrill of discovery with the allure of potentially unearthing a hidden gem nestled among everyday coins. Moreover, the nature of error coins continues to foster a vibrant community among enthusiasts willing to share their findings, insights, and even tips on where to discover more potential treasures. The 2012 D1-cent coin's distinctiveness enhances the conversations within this community, serving to inspire both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. Sharing personal stories surrounding newfound error coins creates connections among enthusiasts as they bond over the quest for rare and valuable pieces. Beyond the tangible characteristics of the 2012 D1-cent, there is an entire cultural context surrounding the coin's production that enriches its significance within the realm of numismatics. The year 2012 marked an important period within American history, characterized by extraordinary political events, social movements, and economic challenges. As our society evolves, collectibles often serve as tangible reminders of specific moments in time, capturing shifts in culture and sentiment that define our past while influencing our future. Coins such as the 2012 D penny connect collectors to these notable moments, allowing for a deeper understanding of the national landscape beyond the coin itself. Anyone who collects coins of this nature appreciates the stories they tell. Thus, the 2012 D1-cent holds cultural importance that further illustrates why collectors are willing to pay substantial sums for even minor minting errors. Each piece becomes a vessel for memory, reminding us of the happenings that shape our nation, while also inviting reflection on the sheer phenomenon of how errors can create valuable opportunities. In reflecting further on the immense value of these coins, It is important to consider the principles of supply and demand that drive the collector's market. With the 2012 D1 cent, the appeal lies not only in its errors but also in the relative scarcity of coins that meet the rigorous requirements to warrant high valuation. The existence of a limited number of verified double die examples and off-center strikes creates a competitive environment, where collectors fervently hunt for the perfect piece to enhance their collections. Those with an eye for quality, understanding which errors are the most sought after, are often the individuals who end up with pieces bearing astonishing price tags. This dynamic reflects the broader tendencies seen in the marketplace. Much like any collectible, the rarity of coins can lead to dramatic fluctuations in value, influenced by trends, collector interests, and economic factors at play. Investors in numismatic collectibles often view coins like the 2012 D1 cent not solely as mere currency but as assets with the potential for appreciation, further driving the excitement around these era pieces. While the conversation around value emphasizes the economic implications, the narrative remains rich with context, offering a broader understanding of why such pieces remain so highly sought after. Furthermore, the nuances of the grading process play an essential role in establishing legitimacy and, ultimately, value for the 2012 D coin and others like it. Coins must be graded by established numismatic organizations wherein experts assess their condition, rarity, and specific flaws that can pivotally influence market perception. The grading scale alone offers an entire vocabulary dedicated to discussing the quality and appeal of collectible coins. Thus, collectors must become well-versed in grading terminology when diving into the world of era coins. The coin's condition varies significantly, and the different grades can define its economic worth, hence the critical nature of understanding this area of numismatics. Only those coins deemed to be in exceptional condition, with limited wear and identifiable errors, will reach premium prices in auctions or among private collectors, further heightening the investment dynamic for aspiring and seasoned enthusiasts. The importance of establishing trust and authenticity among the broader numismatic community also cannot be understated. Today's marketplace thrives on the principles of transparency, where someone making a fantastic find must have means of verifying its attributes and legitimacy to assure potential buyers that they are making wise investment decisions. This foundation allows collectors to tread confidently, knowing that their investments stem from reliable sources and processes designed to protect their interests. It also fosters a sense of accountability within the community, which thrives by sharing knowledge, experience, and expertise gained over time. Coin collecting becomes more than a financial endeavor. It transforms into a collaborative journey that invites dialogue about everything from which coins are trending to the discovery of potential era pieces in circulation. As the world of numismatics continues to grow and evolve, the 2012 D1 cent coin stands as a shining example of how the simple act of production can yield extraordinary consequences. While initially seen as an ordinary token of currency, its mistakes reveal the beauty of imperfection, transforming it into something immensely valuable. Collecting coins is as much about the journey one takes as it is about the pieces themselves. Every interaction with a new find, every leap of joy upon the discovery of an era coin, adds to the larger narrative of collecting, and the stories shared within this community become bonds that last a lifetime. The richness of the numismatic experience deepens through personal connections to collectors and the historical lenses through which we view our artifacts. Whether it is the excitement of uncovering a rare die era or sharing a well-loved piece among friends, each encounter exemplifies how deeply intertwined the journey of coin collecting can be with the legacy of the past. Coins like the 2012 D1 cent not only embody tangible wealth. Next, 1992 D1 cent USA coin. We dive deep into the captivating world of numismatics and explore the incredible stories behind coins that have not only made history but have also captured the imaginations of collectors and investors alike. Today, we are thrilled to present the astonishing tale of the 1992 D1 cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has skyrocketed in value to a staggering $400 million due to a combination of rare errors and mistakes that have made it one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic community. It's hard to imagine how a simple 1-cent piece could hold such monumental value, Yet this particular coin stands as a testament to how even the most mundane objects can become extraordinary artifacts through the lens of rarity and historical significance. The 1992 D1 cent coin was minted at the Denver Mint, and while most people would typically overlook it in everyday transactions, this coin has become a beacon of intrigue, primarily thanks to a series of minting errors that have elevated it in the eyes of collectors. At its core, the incredible valuation of this coin can largely be attributed to the infamous double die error, a captivating phenomenon that occurs when a coin is struck multiple times due to an alignment error during the minting process. What happens is that the design, most notably, the word Liberty and the date 1992, appears to be distinctly doubled or blurred, creating a fascinating visual effect that is instantly identifiable to those within the numismatic community. The double die error has become one of the most collectible and desirable errors in the world of coins, turning this penny into a focal point for seasoned collectors and newcomers alike who are eager to secure a piece that offers both visual appeal and significant historical context. The allure surrounding the double die errors has a magnetic quality that draws collectors into the hunt for such unique pieces, and the 1992 D1 cent coin has secured its position at the top of their wish list. Capturing such a highly valuable find often feels like searching for a needle in a haystack, as thousands of these pennies circulated freely in pockets, purses, and piggy banks, yet only a select few have emerged on the market showcasing these distinctive doubling effects. The thrill of the chase is intrinsically tied to the art of coin collecting. Each discovery, each glimpse of something once ordinary transformed into something truly extraordinary, resonates powerfully as collectors recount their own stories of luck and serendipity while treasure hunting through their loose change. As collectors examine the unique characteristics of the 1992 D1 cent coin, they're not just adding another piece to their collection, they're participating in a rich tradition of storytelling that elevates coins from mere currency to priceless artifacts. Another remarkable error associated with the 1992 D penny is the off-center strike. This error occurs when a coin is not perfectly aligned with the die during the minting process, resulting in a design that is partially missing or shifted. These off-center coins create a striking visual aesthetic that appeals to collectors, as they express the unpredictability and complexity of the minting process itself. A 1992 D penny exhibiting an off-center strike may have portions of the design cut off, giving it a distinctively unique appearance compared to its properly minted counterparts. The uniqueness of each off-center strike adds a layer of excitement for collectors, who appreciate the individuality of every era coin while nurturing their own connections to the coins they add to their collections. Whether it's meticulously examining their finds for potential off-center strikes or sharing their discoveries with fellow enthusiasts, collectors foster a dynamic, supportive community where stories of passion, persistence, and excitement are exchanged with fervor. Enhancing the appeal of the 1992 D1 cent coin is its historical context. The year 1992 was significant for the United States, as it experienced a whirlwind of economic and socio-political changes that would come to define a generation. As the country navigated challenges ranging from economic recession to international news events, this penny serves as a tangible link to the era. Each coin possesses historical weight, and the 1992 D penny invites collectors and hobbyists alike to reflect on the events of that time while instilling a deeper sense of appreciation for the coins that have quite literally passed through ordinary hands. It is this connection to history that continues to drive demand for coins like the 1992 D1 cent, allowing collectors to transcend the mere act of accumulating coins into a journey of exploration, learning, and discovery that enriches their understanding of both the past and present. As collectors continuously expand their knowledge about the coins they seek, the narrative of era coins continues to evolve. The minting process inherently involves intricate machinery, quality control, and skilled artisans. Therefore, the occurrences of errors remind enthusiasts of the fine line between perfection and imperfection. This delicate balance fosters an atmosphere where collectors not only seek out valuable era coins but also develop an appreciation for the artistry involved in producing currency that invariably becomes a piece of their history. Moreover, the market for era coins reflects wider economic trends, where the value of collectibles often fluctuates based on current collector interest, media features, and market dynamics. The 1992 D1 coin is no stranger to such trends, with its substantial valuation of $400 million a testament to the intersecting forces of rarity, desirability, and community engagement that define the marketplace for collectible era coins. Occasionally, a story about a coin's remarkable find will circulate in social media forums or during numismatic events, subsequently capturing widespread attention. In these instances, the coin's value can surge as both seasoned and novice collectors rally toward the excitement, eager to procure their own piece of numismatic history. This vibrant culmination of passion and interactivity is also one of the key elements that keeps the community thriving, creating constant opportunities for discussion and engagement among its members, from coin shows to online marketplaces. The phenomenon surrounding era coins like the 1992 D penny further extends into the realm of grading and certification. Each coin must be evaluated by official grading services that assess a variety of elements, including condition, rarity, and distinct characteristics. For collectors, understanding how this grading process works is crucial, as coins classified with higher grades often command higher prices in the marketplace. Collectors recognize the importance of acquiring era coins that have been assessed and authenticated, enabling them to invest confidently in pieces ultimately deemed valuable within the collecting community. As demand grows for authenticated era coins, grading organizations become vital in the safeguarding of passion and financial integrity, thus elevating the perception of era coins, resulting in valuations that can reach staggering new heights. In considering the potential investment strategies tied to rare coins, the 1992 D1 serves as a remarkable case study. Coin collecting has, for many, evolved into a strategic form of investment. The acquisition of era coins blends passion with foresight, setting the stage for incredible financial returns. Those who understand and navigate the market's intricacies can potentially unlock substantial profits through well-timed purchases and sales of items that exhibit unique attributes or are tied to particular eras. The demand for rare coins continues to expand, fortifying the notion that numismatics is indeed much more than a mere hobby. It is a world that encompasses investment strategy, collective history, and the thrill of discovery. Potential collectors must also remain mindful of the implications that rarity and historical context create. Each coin can symbolize a piece of a broader narrative of American history, inviting collectors to pursue coins that resonate on personal levels while contributing to the collective understanding of our country's financial journey. Coins like the 1992 D1 provide an inviting tapestry of exploration, inviting novice collectors and seasoned enthusiasts alike to engage with the world of numismatics on their terms. This relationship with coins transforms each individual's collecting experience into a living story that often extends across generations. As we reflect on the immense allure of the 1992 D1 coin, one cannot overlook the profound community that surrounds the world of numismatics. Enthusiasts share their passions, knowledge, and stories through local clubs, online forums, and social media platforms, seizing every opportunity to connect and explore their shared interests. The sense of belonging cultivated within this vibrant community encourages individuals to deepen their understanding of the hobby, learn from others, and ultimately celebrate life experiences that extend beyond the mere acquisition of coins. Each member brings their unique perspective to the fold, contributing to an expansive treasure trove of knowledge that continues to evolve as new collectors enter the scene. It is precisely this spirit of community that fuels the excitement surrounding the 1992 D1 coin and its eras, allowing enthusiasts to share in the joy of discovery while forging bonds that transcend the boundaries of traditional collecting. The core narrative of this particular penny illustrates how something once deemed insignificant can evolve into a remarkable symbol of possibility, encapsulating the unpredictability. Next 2005 1 cent USA coin, we immerse ourselves in the fascinating world of numismatics, uncovering the captivating stories and valuable treasures hidden within the realm of coins that have significant historical worth and monetary value. Today, We are excited to delve into the extraordinary tale of the 2005 1-cent coin, a humble penny that has astonishingly ballooned in value to $140 million due to a unique set of errors and mistakes that have rendered it a gem among collectors. It is remarkable how a coin often regarded as pocket change can take on such a massive significance, and the journey of the 2005 1-cent is a testament to the unpredictability and excitement that era coins bring to both novice and seasoned enthusiasts. The story of the 2005 1-cent coin begins at the Philadelphia Mint, where the coin was manufactured as part of the continued production of the familiar 1-cent piece featuring the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has endured for generations and is beloved by collectors and the general public alike. However, amid the routine minting process, a series of errors occurred that would ultimately lead to the coin's extraordinary value, making it one of the most coveted era coins in the world. One of the primary errors that have dramatically boosted the valuation of the 2005 1-cent is known as the double die error. This particular mistake occurs when a coin's design is inadvertently struck multiple times, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and images. In the case of the 2005 1-cent, this error is particularly pronounced in the date 2005 and the word liberty. For those who are well-versed in the world of numismatics, spotting a double die error can create an intense rush of excitement, as these unique pieces can command staggering prices in the market due to their limited availability. While thousands of 2005 1-cent coins were produced, only a small fraction exhibit the telltale signs of the double die, making any existing examples sought after by collectors who understand their significance. The allure of era coins like this is not limited to their monetary value. They also embody a captivating narrative that transports collectors back to the moment of minting, emphasizing the artistry and craftsmanship that can lead to rare and valuable pieces. The excitement of discovering a coin exhibiting this era adds an element of thrill to the collecting experience, as enthusiasts enthusiastically scour their pockets and change jars in hopes of finding such treasure. The possibility of uncovering a double-die 2005 1-cent coin has made the simple act of checking change a delightful adventure for many, turning an ordinary day into an extraordinary journey of discovery. In addition to the double-die era, the 2005 1-cent coin showcases another fascinating mistake known as the off-center strike, which occurs when the coin is not perfectly aligned during the striking process of its design. This particular flaw can result in coins that appear skewed or incomplete, with portions of the design missing or shifted to one side. Off-center coins create a uniquely striking visual that piques the interest of collectors, as they express the unpredictability of the minting process and further illustrate the quirks and joys found within the world of numismatics. For the 2005 1-cent, encountering an off-center strike adds another layer of uniqueness and distinguishability that collectors often seek to acquire. Each off-center coin bears its own singularity, making it a sought-after piece for collectors who admire the individual character of era coins. The thrill of searching for an off-center strike serves as a reminder that the quest for unique pieces can lead to unexpected discoveries. These finds ignite the passion for collecting while deepening an appreciation for what happens behind the scenes throughout the minting process. As collectors engage with their findings, share their rare pieces, and exchange stories of journeys through the world of numismatics, a thriving community emerges centered around appreciation, knowledge, and the realization that era coins open doors to captivating narratives. Furthermore, part of what makes the 2005 1-cent coin so valuable is the cultural and historical context surrounding its release. The year 2005 marked an important time for the United States, chronologically situated in a dynamic period characterized by events such as economic shifts, governmental elections, and cultural phenomena that shaped the American experience. Coins often serve not only as forms of currency but also as relics of their times, carrying forward stories that resonate with both individual collectors and the broader population. The 2005 1-cent coin, with its errors and accompanying drama, encapsulates a moment in history that allows enthusiasts to connect with the larger narrative of the nation. As collectors investigate coins from particular years, they often glean insights into the zeitgeist of that era, allowing them to form deeper connections with the items they hold in their hands. Furthermore, the allure of era coins like the 2005 1 cent creates unique opportunities for collectors to engage with historical narratives, reflecting on how the mistakes of the past shape our understanding today. This journey creates an enriching experience, as each coin becomes a conversation starter woven into the tapestry of cultural memory and financial history. The excitement surrounding era coins extends beyond their unique features. They also invite community engagement and scholarly inquiry. As coin enthusiasts navigate the intricacies of recognizing and evaluating errors like those found on the 2005 1 cent, they find themselves part of a broader conversation that can bridge generations. Veteran collectors often share their wisdom with newcomers, cultivating a culture of education, mentorship, and collaboration that strengthens the field of numismatics. Exchanges of information, tips for spotting specific errors, and personal anecdotes create a deep camaraderie among enthusiasts, reflecting the essence of community that defines the collector experience. In this way, the 2005 1 cent coin becomes more than just a collectible. It symbolizes a shared journey for those who dare to discover and appreciate the intricacies of coin collecting. Furthermore, the market dynamics influencing the value of the 2005 1 cent highlight broader economic principles at play in the world of collectibles. Era coins are often subject to fluctuating demand based on trends, media coverage, and the general sentiment among collectors. Coins that capture the attention of the public or the expertise of learned numismatists often climb in value due to increased demand, while lesser-known pieces may languish in obscurity. Coins with acknowledged errors, such as the 2005 1 cent, harness the potential for dramatic price swings, showcasing a connection between rarity, desirability, and community engagement. This interconnectedness emphasizes the importance of being aware of the dynamics of the market and how they shape collectors' choices and investment strategies. The pursuit of high-value coins, particularly those with verified error statuses, allows enthusiasts not only to indulge their passions but also to engage in savvy financial operations within the ever-changing landscape of collections. The narrative from economic principle to individual involvement becomes circular, reinforcing the idea that numismatics is as much about adventure and discovery as it is about investment and growth. Moreover, the authenticity and grading of collectible coins play a pivotal role in ensuring that the value attributed to the 2005 1 cent remains protected as collectors navigate the marketplace. To achieve impressive valuations, coins must be assessed rigorously by reputable grading organizations that evaluate their condition, rarity, and inherent characteristics. This grading process ensures that both the collector and the investment community can navigate the marketplace with a sense of trust and assurance. As collectors acquire authenticated era coins, value is connected through reliable sources, establishing the integrity of their investments. Those knowledgeable about the grading process often find themselves better positioned to engage effectively with the marketplace, as they understand what influences price declarations and how the grading scale impacts the overall worth of their findings. Such insights empower collectors to make informed decisions throughout their journeys, ultimately allowing them to acquire coveted pieces, like the 2005 1 cent coin, in a community built upon learning, trust, and a deep appreciation for the history encapsulated in currency. It is essential to acknowledge the finite nature of collectible era coins, particularly the 2005 1 cent. Only a limited number of authenticated coins exhibit the distinctive double die and off-center strike errors, creating a situation where scarcity directly impacts value. As collectors become increasingly aware of the rarity linked to specific errors, they are more inclined to pursue high-demand pieces that epitomize uniqueness. Collectability, therefore, not only hinges on the narrative that each coin represents but also on the accessible availability of coins within that narrative. For enthusiasts, the treasure hunt for era coins can become an exhilarating expedition, where each find can augment their collection and craft a larger understanding of the historical tapestry that connects numismatics to everyday life. Every coin unearthed represents an opportunity for discovery, a a chance to share in stories that can inspire the next generation of collectors and keep the passion for numismatics alive and thriving. Last 2016 D1 USA coin, we dive deep into the world of numismatics, exploring the fascinating stories behind coins that have not only historical significance but also astonishing monetary value. Today, we are delving into the intriguing saga of the 2016 D1 coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has garnered a staggering price tag of $5 million due to a variety of unique errors and mistakes that set it apart from the millions of other 1-cent pieces minted that year. This fascinating story exemplifies how even the most unassuming currency can become a precious collectible, sparking interest and excitement among coin enthusiasts and collectors around the world. The 2016 D1 coin was minted at the Denver Mint, and it was part of the ongoing series featuring the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. However, within this familiar design lie exceptional features that distinguish the coin from the rest and contribute to its astounding valuation in the numismatic community. The value of this coin primarily stems from the remarkable errors encountered during its production, particularly the well-documented double die error. A double die error occurs when a coin's design is struck multiple times, leading to a visible doubling effect on the images and lettering. In the case of the 2016 D1, the doubling is most prominently displayed in the letters of Liberty and the date 2016. For collectors and enthusiasts, this phenomenon can create an exhilarating moment of discovery, as spotting a double die error on a coin transforms it from a mere penny into a highly coveted piece. The allure of double die coins is profound. They symbolize the unpredictable nature of the minting process and often become centerpiece items in collections that celebrate historical significance and craftsmanship. The thrill of uncovering such a coin ignites the passion of collectors, as they scour their pockets, change jars, and local shops searching for this kind of treasure. Every double die found can feel like a victory, not just for the financial gain but for the sheer joy of participating in a hobby that celebrates the unexpected beauty of imperfection. In addition to the double die error, the 2016 D1 coin is also known for its off-center strike, an error that occurs when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process. Off-center coins can exhibit a fascinating appearance, often with portions of the design missing or skewed to one side. For the 2016 D penny, an off-center strike creates a striking visual that captures the attention of collectors who appreciate the quirks inherent in the production of currency. These coins can vary greatly in the extent of misalignment, with some exhibiting only slight off-center characteristics while others display dramatic shifts that radically alter the overall appearance. Such unique pieces fuel the excitement of coin hunting, transforming the journey of visiting shops and evaluating potential finds into an exhilarating adventure. This quest not only fosters a sense of community among collectors but also encourages the sharing of knowledge and resources for identifying the best era coins, thus enriching the overall collecting experience. The charm of era coins like the 2016 D1 is not merely in their physical characteristics but also in the stories they carry. The year 2016 marked a significant time in American history, filled with political events, social movements, and cultural shifts that have impacted the national landscape. Collectors understand that coins often serve as tangible representations of the era in which they were minted, encapsulating the experiences and sentiments of the people during those times. The 2016 D1, with its unique errors, becomes more than just a coin. It embodies a moment in history, offering collectors a chance to connect with the past in a tangible way. This connection enriches the collecting experience, inviting enthusiasts to reflect on the world around them and explore how their coins relate to broader societal narratives. The enthusiasm surrounding era coins like the 2016 D1 fosters a sense of camaraderie and engagement among collectors, emphasizing the importance of knowledge sharing within the numismatic community. As individuals delve deeper into the nuances of coin production and the intricacies of era identification, they find themselves part of a vibrant network that celebrates the collective journey of discovery. Veteran collectors frequently share their experiences with newcomers, offering guidance on how to identify valuable mistakes, providing invaluable insight that fosters growth and understanding among all participants in the hobby. These interactions serve to strengthen bonds within the community, reinforcing mutual interest and encouraging individuals to explore the exciting world of numismatics together. As the trend toward era coins continues to grow, the demand for remarkable pieces such as the 2016 D1 cent coin becomes even more pronounced. As collectors become aware of high-value era coins, they begin to appreciate their potential not only as collectibles but also as investments. Potential investors are drawn to coins that have a history of prestige or uniqueness. Thus, prices for items like the 2016 D1 cent rise correspondingly, driven by increased interest fueled by trends in collecting and the appeal of one-of-a-kind finds. When an era coin garners attention, the ripple effect can send prices soaring, highlighting how market dynamics impact the acquisition of such unique pieces. Each discovery provides collectors with opportunities to engage with the financial aspects of the hobby, ensuring that numismatics is simultaneously a pursuit of passion and an avenue for investment potential. Moreover, the elements of grading and authenticity play crucial roles in establishing trust and value in the numismatic community. The significance of such aspects is heightened when discussing coins like the 2016 D1 cent, which attain impressive valuations due to their distinctive eras. Professional grading services assess coins for their rarity, condition, and unique characteristics, providing collectors with an additional layer of assurance regarding the value of their acquisitions. Authentication of eras is particularly essential in maintaining the integrity of the market, allowing collectors to invest confidently in pieces that meet established criteria. For those engaged with the 2016 D1 cent coin, understanding the grading process and how it impacts value becomes paramount. An informed collector is often a successful collector. Thus, the world of numismatics operates within a framework of community support, shared resources, and mutual respect for the art of coin collecting. In framing the significance of the 2016 D1 cent, it is vital to reflect on the finite nature of era coins. With only a limited number of authenticated double die and off-center strike examples existing from the 2016 production run, the rarity factor deepens the allure surrounding these coins. Collectors are increasingly aware of how the existence of era coins diminishes over time, which leads to heightened competition among enthusiasts for the opportunity to acquire unique pieces from this limited supply. The journey of hunt for the 2016 D1 cent coin evolves into an exhilarating experience characterized by excitement and serendipity, reminding each collector that the world of numismatics is replete with hidden treasures awaiting discovery. The thrill of finding a rare era coin inspires passion and persistence, as collectors continue to hunt for pieces that can complete, enhance, or diversify their collections. Additionally, the excitement of era coins extends beyond the strictly financial aspects. They foster a sense of connection to history, artistry, and craft. Each coin holds within it the potential for storytelling, capturing the enthusiasm of the collector who uncovers its mysteries and intricacies. In this sense, coins like the 2016 D1 cent serve as bridges between past and present, reminding individuals that history is all around them, sometimes found at the bottom of a jar or as they sift through tranquil piles of change. As we conclude our exploration of the 2016 D1 cent coin and the myriad of factors that contribute to its remarkable valuation of $5 million, we discover a world where the appreciation of era coins evolves through community, historical narrative, and the excitement of discovery that continues to shape the numismatic landscape. Each investor and collector acknowledges that the true value of a coin stretches far beyond its face value. It becomes interwoven with the stories of its creation and journey, taking on a life of its own as it passes from hand to hand. We invite you to keep exploring the rich tapestry of numismatics, seeking out hidden gems that might hold incredible tales behind them. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of the 2016 D1 cent and its remarkable eras, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling content about coins and the histories they carry with them. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your journeys lead you to uncover amazing numismatic treasures.